Hey everybody, happy Saturday, what's the day, the 25th? 26th. Anyway, happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a great day. Please go to the Etsy shop. I've got some goodies up there. I got a money spray I just put up there and something else I'd put up there. Oh, the brooms, yes, the cleansing brooms. Excuse me, and then I put up there. So go and check that out. But this is just a general tea leaf reading, and we're gonna get into it. Okay, so yeah, I'm really excited to get into the cup, but I do want to acknowledge the plate really quickly because there's like a perfect rose right now that I'm looking at. So we're gonna look into the plate though. Okay, so on the plate, when I pulled it over, I heard releasing old baggage, almost like somebody is really kind of letting stuff go. Kind of goes with all of the themes of this week of new cycles, new beginnings, new things coming into play, but also releasing what has been hazardous in your life. That's all of the toxic waste, humans included, feelings, thoughts, all of that toxic waste is being left behind, which is good. You got some good things coming in. Hold on, let me see what that. Looks like there's going to be some sort of message coming in. Almost the first thing I heard and looked at when I seen this. I heard a rooster, so a message coming in, and then I heard a stork. So maybe you may hear news about a baby coming into the world. That is a new beginning. That is new life. And maybe this is coming in after somebody passed away. So there is a new life coming in. If you're not pregnant, this may be somebody around you that's close to you that may be making you an auntie, an uncle, a godparent, anything like that. But there's a fetus coming into play, which is beautiful. Babies are blessings, and they represented a do-over in a sense. Though you shouldn't look at your kids as a do-over. Anyway, I'm digressing from whatever is going on here. Okay. All right. In the cup, we have a huge move near water. Huge move. If you have paid attention to any of this week's card pulls, I talked about this there. So that is huge in this cup, in this particular cup. A huge move in the water. Like I said, on there, Grecian Isles, but it could also be Costa Rica, could also be Mexico. Anywhere that's near water, there's a move. Or if this is if you're not planning on moving or have no idea about moving, this could be you cleansing or being near water or going to the water, going to the river, going to the ocean, trying to get yourself cleansed and prepared for something Spirit is bringing you in. Because there needs to be a sense of clarity in order for this to come in, is what I hear from Spirit. It looks like there was a seed planted. So it's almost like the seed planted and then a wall was put up around it. That's what this looks like to me. But it looks like a fancy vase. So maybe that's something that you want. Maybe you planted a seed of working with art, maybe a sculpture. Maybe you want a sculpture. Maybe you want something that's of luxury. And this is planting the seed to get the money, manifesting the money that it is that you desire. To live the life of luxury that you want. This is a very specific message, but for those who aren't looking for all of that, maybe you have planted the seed and you've done work with these new moons, the other moon cycles, and this wall that you've placed up above it can't get the sunlight and the nurturing that it needs. And that wall may be the negative thinking, it be the negative self-talk, it may be what I was speaking about in the on the plate, the toxic energy that has shielded up over the what you've planted. So it's definitely time to get rid of that in order for it to grow. And it kind of looks like a little fish or a jet. Or what is there something? What was a clam? Clam. Clams have pearls. Yeah, so maybe it's a clam or pearl finding something in the most unusual place. That's what that says to me. All right. Okay, there is a phallus here that is a male genitalia. As you can see, there are the scrotum and there is the peen. This may be a person you may know that's cocky, that's kind of like always in your face. They're just so two different people are coming up. So somebody who's cocky, in your face, and then there's also somebody who is a gentleman. So these two different energies could be them. You know, maybe they present themselves as a gentleman. Maybe you just met them, they presented themselves as a gentleman, but you don't know how this is gonna go, and you don't know. It's almost like they're sending mixed signals. They're showing you one way, but they're really another way. That's what I'm getting from this. So if you're dealing with somebody who is that, definitely look deeper into them and to try and figure out if it's worth your time, you know, to try and figure out if this relationship or whatever ship is happening, if it's worth your time and energy, because it may not be. I mean, they may just be good for that one thing, for the D. And this kind of reminds me of like somebody who is reckless with their seed, you know, like you're just shooting seeds everywhere. Pew, 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 pew. Boop. Yeah. And we're gonna move on here to this rose. Oh my God, it's so perfect. I love it so much. It's so perfect. Like, it's just perfect. It's like a perfect rose. And it's almost like a rose person. Like they're moving out of this. Like they've grown through this sludge, and they've grown through this muck, and they've grown through all of these impurities to come out beautiful and be able to walk away from it. Man. That is a beautiful image. This is why I love doing this. You know, it's because you get these amazing images, and it's so unexpected, and you never know what you're gonna see. And this, I'm just like over the moon right now. Trying not to get away from the reading, but it just makes me happy. So that honestly, it is part of the reading. The feeling of happiness, the feeling of joy, the feeling of something coming out so perfect. You know, so maybe it's not what you think it is, but it comes out something different. And this may be you dodging a bullet from somebody who was going to possibly add to chaos, confusion, and stuff like that, you know. That was my dryer. It's really old. So yeah, could be you dodging this person, you know, who is reckless, and all of this that they're spitting could have affected you. Their manipulation tactics, they're wanting to ruin the beauty that you've grown from, you know, that the beauty that is you, that you've grown into. Oh, that's beautiful. It's great. And this reading has gone on longer than I have intended to, partially because of me rambling, but that's all right. So to wrap this up, there is some good news coming in. about a new life, new beginnings for someone, for people, leaving the old behind, leaving toxic behind, learning the lessons in order to see what is to come. So you already learned the lessons about toxicity and toxic people and stuff. So when it shows up at your door, because it's gonna come, you ready to dodge that bullet because you already know. And the lesson about planting the seed and allowing it to grow without negativity affecting it. So you're going to need to water it, nurture it in sunlight, and you could be the seed. You may need to be the person who needs to be nurtured, watered, and allowed to grow. And maybe this block that you have up is a feeling of not being able, not deserving those things. So therapy is good. It's a beautiful thing. And also finding the unexpected in the most, maybe sometimes most hideous places. I mean, a clam is not pretty, but pearls are beautiful, and they produce those things. And you can produce something beautiful, and the beauty is you. So I hope that this resonates with you all, or whoever this may be. Say that to yourself, okay? Because it's very important. And this too. So have a blessed weekend, blessed week, blessed month, year, whatever that may be. Just have it. It's beautiful. Have a good day. Be blessed.